This week's Mayor Monday interview was Milton's Gord Krantz. We started the conversation in reference to last week's town hall held by MP Kristina Tesser Derksen, in which bail reform was the subject. With the series of break-ins in Milton, I asked Mayor Krantz how he feels about the current state of safety for residents of his town.
Well, we're probably right up there, Jason, believe it or not, with one of the best communities there is in certainly the province of Ontario. And statistics are out there to prove that Halton is probably one of the safest communities there is in the country. And of course, our regional chair, Gary Carr, quite often brings that to people's attention. And that's not to suggest that we do not have, crime and, the criminal elements in not only in the town of Milton, but the region of Halton too, who we are pleased not only in the town of Milton by the Halton Regional Police, but they got some of the best statistics there in the country, as a matter of fact. But, and the funny thing of it is Milton is a large rural and urban community, and where a lot of those, crimes happen, or whether it be break-ins or whatever it is in some of those rural properties where they're really isolated. So, not a lot of neighbors around, but and again, if you happen to back onto a ravine or somewhat remote, that's where a lot of these happen. So where the criminal or he or she, can't be detected all that easy, and that happens. But I know there's more and more home securities being put into homes, which really does help as well. So that preventative maintenance, protecting your home is really what a lot of it's all about. So, but we're a fairly safe community when I say we in the region of Halton, protected by our Halton Regional Police.
All right, well, let's bring it back to municipal politics, and in particular yourself. We're still in January, so looking ahead to 2026, what do you wish to accomplish this year as mayor? And to take that one step further, is there one thing that if you get done this year, you will consider it a success for the Milton community?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Jason, a tongue-in-cheek remark. How do you improve on perfection?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keeping that in mind. Now, I would like to think that Milton is a fairly well-run municipality. Do I take all the credit for that? No, but I would like to think I take a little bit of credit for that. Can we improve on things? Most definitely. As an example, recreational facilities, whether it be soccer, whether it be tennis, badminton, pickleball, whatever it is. I know there's a fairly large demand out there for more recreational facilities. So if I can accomplish some of that in 2026, I figure I'll have done something worthwhile, because, and really where a lot of that has to happen as well, even though we've got a reasonably good working relationship with the boards of education, and I emphasize the boards, but there still could be more, because there's idle space in some of the schools, as an example, that could be used for some of those facilities with recreational activities there. So that's one of the things that's needed to be improved on. But one of the other things, of course, Milton is still and will be a fast-growing municipality, so growth is always going to be an issue. And when they talk about affordable housing, what's affordable to you wouldn't be affordable to me, and vice versa. So that's a concern. And I do know that the province, and I do know the federal government is talking about, DCs, and I talk about development charges on lowering them. Well, I have no problem with lowering them as long as that doesn't impact on the present day property taxpayer, and I'm a little concerned there. So there's a little work that has to be done in that area there. So if I could accomplish, balancing that properly and making new homes affordable and the rental affordable, then I hopefully will have achieved something. So that's going to be a real balancing act in that particular area there. So that's some of the work that we have cut out for. Like I say, Milton and Halton's a fairly well run machine there. And and of course, this being an election year, I refer to it very, crudely as a silly season. So we have to be very careful of elected people like me and those wannabes out there too, and promising the world. Well, that is not the way to approach business. I'll promise you the world and deliver nothing. That's never been my approach. So we'll have to contend with that this year as well.